Hello and welcome to our very first disc golf footage on our brand new channel. This footage is being shot at Turkey Trail at Shields Farm, and this is a beautiful private course in the foothills of East Tennessee. And today I just wanted to kind of show you the layout of some of the holes. Don't pay any attention to the shots as much because we're all beginners, but we're learning, and so I hope you enjoy the video. Hole number 1 is a 210-foot par 3. It is the 6th easiest hole on the course currently. It slopes gently to the left if you end up fading out too early. You've got guardian trees heavy on the right hand side and some wooded area to your left, so the play is pretty much a slow speed Anheuser line disc that will fade gently back to the hole. And here's some action on the hole number 2, 177-foot par 3. And I'll just let you watch a couple of these drives and then Trent cleaning up his birdie on hole number 2. Hole number 3 is another 177-foot hole. It's an ace run hole. It's a favorite of many. It's what we affectionately call the Tennessee hole, as you can see by the orange and white barrel. And this one also plays as the 3rd easiest hole on the course. Averaging a 3.27 score, hole number 4 is a 221-foot par 3. It's one of the harder holes on the course, but it's also very beautiful if it looks up to the America basket. And one thing about this hole, the wind really picks up at the top of the hill right at the basket, so a lot of shots tend to fade late to the left. With an average score of 3.4, this currently plays as our hardest hole on the 18-hole course, and it's a 213 downhill par 3. And this is us approaching the basket and just another look at this scenic course. Hole number 6 is a 240-foot par 3, and at the beginning of the video when I said we're beginners, I believe this footage on this hole is going to prove me correct. As you will see, the first few drives end up right into that big tree on the right, and if we're not throwing it into the tree, we tend to fade off early left into the woods. And here's Trent's drive. He's the only one that did not throw it into the tree. So he's going to have a birdie look approach. That's his approach now for birdie. And here's Shane missing on his par, and he's not happy about that. Hole number 7 is a 309-foot downhill par 3. This is probably my favorite hole on the course. We are throwing downhill to a small island that's tucked back into a hillside, so you get lots of glide on the disc. You know, you really want to throw something that's going to hyzer out late. I like to just aim just right of the camel side and let it fade toward the basket, and that's me throwing right here, and that's pretty much what I planned on doing. Here's some of our upshots flying in to hole number 7. We don't take a lot of time, nor do we always shoot in the correct order, but we're out having a lot of fun. And here you have a look at hole number 8, 168-foot par 3. It is currently playing as the easiest hole on the course. You're basically just wanting to get something up to the top of the hill so you'll have a look at birdie. And here I'm just throwing my buzz on a little bit of a hyzer and just letting it skip up to the hole. This is a pretty easy birdie hole if you can get your drive to land somewhere 10 to 15 feet from the basket. But as you can see, we all struggle with our putts just inside the circle. And we'll go ahead and tap in my birdie here. We'll move on to hole number 9 now. It's a 165 foot slightly downhill par 3. This is what we call the Florida hole. It's another ace run hole, and again, one of the most beautiful settings for a basket on the entire course. And you'll see that everyone's going to mainly be throwing a putter and let it just drift down and hopefully settle down within 10 or 15 feet of the baskets for a possible birdie opportunity. The way the course is laid out, we complete 9 holes and then we turn around and tee off from the number 9 basket and basically play the course in reverse. Unfortunately, I missed the tee offs from hole number 10 back up to the hill, and what you're seeing here is just cleaning up after our drives on hole number 10. Hole number 11 is a 168 foot par 3 hole, coming in as the second easiest hole on the course, scoring at 2.68. And this one occasionally will play the out of bounds surrounding the island, which makes this par 3 a little bit harder. But unless we're just playing in some type of little tournament setting that we've put together, we're playing a casual round and out of bounds doesn't come into play, and so that's why this ends up being scored a little easier than when we're playing with the out of bounds. Here's Trent with a mini advertisement for Innova's Dart. This is what he likes to use on this par 3 island hole. And here's Trent cashing in with that dart from just outside the circle for birdie. Hole number 12 plays at 285 feet and is one of the longer par 3 holes on the course. The idea on this hole is pretty much just get as much distance as you can, preferably on the high side so that you're above the hole, and just try to stay out of the thick brush on the right. It's easy to turn a disc over here trying to get maximum distance, but it gets pretty thick along the right side. So just get as much distance as you can, something in the middle of the fairway or up on the higher side. As we start our way back around the course, I just love the look of this course as you see the barn and the American flag up on the hill in the background, and it just provides a beautiful setting for this course that's layout here at Turkey Trail at Shields Farm. And we'll just watch a little bit more of this footage as we're cleaning up our shots here for hole number 12. Hole number 13 is a 240-foot par 3, and just like on hole number 6, since we are playing the course in reverse, the tree that came into play on hole 6 is now in play here on 13, and the tree is to our left, and you've got the woods and the thick brush to the right, as well as a guardian tree up on the hill to the right as you approach the basket. So a lot of times, again, on this hole, you're going to find the tree on the left, or you're going to end up, a lot of people end up hitting the tree up closer to the pin as they try to approach the basket, but just looking for something with as much distance down the center of the fairway. Hole number 14 reads 213 feet, but it actually plays a lot longer as it's a beast of an uphill, especially for a newbie arm. As we play the drive back up the hill toward the America basket, the key here for us is just to get to the top of the hill, and then that'll put yourself in some type of putting position at one of the iconic settings on the course by the flag and the barn. And that's the type of drive I'm talking about as Trent executes here to the top of the hill, and he'll have a look. Hole number 15 is 243 foot par 3. Another really cool hole. You're looking for something that's going to fade late toward the basket, and you want to try to at least be on the other side of the log. That's going to give you the best look for an opportunity at birdie. But this is a really nice hole. Unfortunately, this is the last hole that I have footage of before my battery ran out. So we'll just end on that note and just watch a few of these final drives onto hole 15. Here's another excellent drive by Trent. He's going to set himself up for a birdie look on this hole number 15, going back toward the UT basket. And this is the position I was talking about. He's on the other side of the logs that kind of separates the fairway and the basket. That concludes today's footage of the par 3 layout here at Turkey Trail. In future videos, we'd love to show you our par 4 Big 9, as we call it, layout of the course, and we'd love for you to like and subscribe to our channel. Feel free to share. Until next time, we appreciate you and thanks for watching.